So I ordered two frame coating kits. It'd be 2 quarts of degreaser, 2 quarts of like a etch, and then 2 quarts of the paint. Fortunately, it showed up last night at about 7 o'clock, and I should have turned the light on. I should have opened up the package when the UPS guy showed up, but I didn't. I just signed it because I order stuff from Amazon all the time, and well, I never have any problems. Well, the degreaser, I opened up the box after the UPS guy dropped it off. I waited all day for it because it was snowing outside. I didn't want to, and it was freezing, so I didn't want it to sit outside and freeze and burst. Well, either through shipping or it had frozen and burst, or it was just mishandled and it burst. So I contacted Amazon, told them that stuff was leaking. They're really cool about it. I'm not saying don't order from Amazon, because I didn't sit at my computer waiting, but I checked back like an hour later. I had an email from them saying that two new orders were being sent, and so they took care of it right away. Took care of me, but because of that, I didn't have as much stuff as I was supposed to have, and well, I was going to return it, but they can't accept the return on it because it's chemicals and it's hazardous. And so out of the 2 quarts of degreaser, I've got maybe a quart left. So what I did is mixed it up with a little bit of water. Decided to pull out my little steamer here, and I soaked this kept it wet. I wasn't able to get all the way back because there wasn't much left of it, but I've been soaking the front half of the frame, and then I came back with my steamer and try to blast off all this stuff. And you see it's getting pretty clean. You don't see any grease there. So the degreaser's doing its job. You're supposed to power wash it back off of it. The steamer's doing okay. You can see it snowed a few inches over the night, so I can't take it outside to power wash it, but the steamer's doing okay. I just figured I'd get a head start on degreasing what I can on the top side. Get as much as I can off with the little degreaser that actually made it to my house, and I'm going to use the steamer to try to get as much as I can off of it. Of course, the frame is completely loose. I'm going to have to jack up the rear end and kind of push the drive shaft and axle back out of there, and then I can lift the front end up off of the front suspension. But plan is to get as much as I can cleaned off, and then hopefully in the next 2 weeks or so, I'm either going to, I'm gonna have to power wash it, but I'll flip it over if I can get most of it off the top side, where I can just give it a quick soak, and then only have to scrub the bottom side, and then power wash it when Amazon delivers. And they're really cool about it, because I got it last night, like I said, late. It was after 7, and it's supposed to show up tomorrow. So they took care of me. I'll keep ordering from them, because like I said, this is the first time I've ever had a problem with anything showing up from Amazon busted. I think it was probably a combination of the cold, which is kind of I guess a out of their control. I mean, they can't control the weather yet. And they packaged both the kits in a larger box with just one of those little air pillow kind of things. They could have used another one, or strategically, they could have strategically placed the air pillows in the larger box to possibly keep it from rattling around. I mean, because the seals were broken on the degreaser and the KBS Blast. It could have been just the cold, or it could have been the cold combined with getting shooken around in transit. So I'm not sure what happened, but that's the first time Amazon ever let me down. But they took care of it. So as you can see, stuff is getting pretty clean. You can almost see I've almost got down to the frame number there. I've hit this with a wire wheel already, but if I can get most of that greased off. So far the degreaser seems to be doing its job, even though I can't do the whole thing because it didn't show up, or all of it didn't show up. But I'll keep going on this. Maybe tomorrow, or maybe this weekend, I'll be able to get to cleaning up the rest of the frame, so I can use the KBS Blast on it to etch the rust off of there and get it ready for the paint. That's it.